So much, Mike. Lonely pets that were abandoned and ended up in shelters without a home. We're hoping to change that every Tuesday with our Adopt a Pet segment. Joining us right now, John Welsh from the Riverside Department of Animal Services. John, you have an amazing story. Tell us how Banjo was rescued.
This was a very horrific and crazy, wild, and of course a happy ending story. But Union Pacific, a great hero on the train, actually, and the engineer had to put on the emergency brake system and was able to not run over this little dog. If you can believe this, a man had tied the dog actually to the tracks, and the man was walking away, and the conductor, the engineer I should say, put on the brakes and then called the police department for the Union Pacific, and the special agent for Union Pacific untied the dog and apprehended the man who did this. Kind of a sad story about the man. We're not going to be seeking animal cruelty charges, which may surprise a lot of folks, but the man may have been suffering from some dementia or something. So, but the happy ending is that this dog is ready for adoption and a sweetheart of a dog, a little bit shy, but rode over on my lap and just is a real nice dog.
But we just saw Banjo just try to give you a kiss, so still a loving dog, even though most abandoned pets have suffered some sort of abuse, and you know, this one seems to be doing fine.
You know, it's always a shame. I think what happened here is a lot of people don't sometimes know where to turn. In this case, this is probably the worst case scenario of truly abandoning a dog and looking to kill the dog. And if it wasn't for the Union Pacific engineer who quickly put on the brakes, sadly this dog would not be part of our life anymore. And so we're looking for a special home, somebody who's got a lot of love to give, and the dog, this is what the dog's going to be for you, is a lap dog, and just wants to give a lot of love, and a little bit timid and shy, but a dog can break out of that pretty quickly in a loving home.
Well, could you say Banjo was only about 10 months, so if someone wanted to take home Banjo, what would they need to do?
Well, since this is kind of a very unique story, we are going to ask folks to email us at our email address, shelterinfo@rivcocha.org, and that will be on our website. And just tell us why their home is going to be perfect for Banjo, and then we'll have a selection process and go from there. One of our employees, our veterinary technician, Joe Marie, has taken the dog home to foster it, to kind of get it more acclimated with people and a loving home. So she's done a good job to make the dog, you know, a good, nice, warm companion for somebody.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and put the website on our website for Riverside County Department of Animal Services, or you can just Google that to find out how you can take home little Banjo here.